your daughter cry. I apologize, it's really time.
Yeah.
Thomas Jackson.
Yeah. Bounce. Yeah.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Hellcase Cup. We are going into day 2 of Group C, which means we're on like day 9, 8, something like that. I don't even know anymore. It's getting ridiculous. We've had quite a few days in a row, keeping it going. Either way, we're going to be with Spartak and Spray and Pray now. Spray and Pray yesterday, I wasn't expecting a whole lot, I'll be honest. I went into the day thinking, I don't know what this team's going to be able to do. I don't know who is going to perform, and they ended up taking down the new Epsilon roster. Now, I have to take that with a pinch of salt. Brand new team. Don't know how much to really expect from them as of yet. I think they're going to grow and get better as they go, and I don't even think they know their map pool yet. Whereas Spartak, well, they're still not. They seem like a relatively new team, at least in this organization of Spartak Moscow, which is actually one I know, which is interesting for these sort of teams. Didn't expect that to be the case. Now, when looking at this team, though, I've got some problems. Firstly, their map choice. Like, they've decided that they want to choose map number 1, which I can just bring up for you briefly, which will be Train. Now, Train is a map that they seem to like to play, but their results on it are actually pretty poor. We've seen them, what, I think they're, 1 second, where is it? I think it was like 6, is it 3 and 6? Yeah, 3 and 6 on this map, and yesterday they got absolutely obliterated by Outlaws. The other maps were sort of reasonable. They actually went to all 3, and I was like, oh, okay, they picked Train. Interesting. Then the second map, Mirage, I actually think they're better on, and, well, Overpass, not sure it's one that they particularly play either, so I'm going to be heading the way of Spray and Pray just because of how well they played yesterday, but as I'm always going to say, Little is an absolute beast. I think Kabakin has come alive in this roster, so there's still potential for them here. Now, Little looking to try and start things off. Not going to be finding anything as of yet with the USP. P-side just pretty much going aggro over towards this A-side, but the bomb is already going to be dropped. Lovely shot as well from Jerry, just cleaning things up at the moment. He had a great performance yesterday and looks to continue on today. 4 kills in the pistol round. Brilliant start from them. That will be 1-0. Now, one of the things it has to be said for Spray and Pray on Mirage, I'm not sure how much that was a team effort, really well done, and if they would have won it anyway, if Treshik hadn't gone and dropped 30 plus kills. Because that always takes, like when I see a star performance, that's sort of like, okay, this player has done brilliantly. This player has done very, very well. Does that mean I think the team are good at the map? No. Because if that one individual doesn't do what he does, then maybe they don't manage to win that matchup. Either way, Little doing the thing that irritates me more than pretty much anything in the game at the moment. The fact that he just doesn't buy into these rounds properly. But luckily for him, he's got Face Crack doing the work. Picking up the first 2 kills. Now, from Spartak's position here, if you go 0-2 in the group, likelihood is you're screwed. Now, for Spartak, they've already got a win. They've got a win under their belts. Spartak have actually lost theirs versus Outlaws, who I would probably say are favourites in this group now that I've seen everybody play. Although they are a little bit sketchy when it comes to the second map. For some reason, they just seem to have a curse. But these pistols, at least in this, managed to do absolutely nothing. But it does mean, to be fair, Spartak have already played who I consider to be the favourites. If they can win their last 2 matchups, likelihood is they'll be going through. So, close group. I think this could be the closest one yet. See if Undu can do anything in this round. 1 versus 5. He has a deagle at least, so he won't be too far down when it comes to range. A headshot's still a headshot. Face Crack low on HP. Looking for his 4th kill, but he's going to be down to just 6. May want to get one of his other teammates to peek this. Just, well, logically speaking, he won't be losing his life, and Jerry will do just that. Actually goes down to 14 HP himself, but it doesn't matter. Every single player survives. Now, Little can afford an AWP here, but this is where I would agree with the choice to keep just the P250. Maybe get some head armor, though, because on the other side of things, everybody's going to have a Glock. I think that you just being able to go down in one shot is a little bit silly, but, well, we'll see if that actually makes any difference. He's going to be able to afford an AWP in the next round, no matter what happens anyway. Which is the one bonus of him sort of saving in these positions. Nade going to go out. This is an attempt at a bomb plant. T-side just wanting that extra money. And, well, there you go. There's the one shot to the face. Can that be a difference between a bomb going down? Kabakin has to be the one to deny, and it looks like the rotation will be in quick enough thanks to the help of Jerry on the cross, who picks up 4. But that's sort of the small details that could make a big difference. So him going down there gives them a chance to get the bomb down. Luckily, as said, Jerry's just wiping them out from connector. But if he doesn't, that's a bomb plant. That's an extra $4,000 added to this buy. That's armor for fill-in. That's nades for every other player. It's just not really necessary. Either way, as said, though, it has worked. Doesn't mean it's correct, no, but kind of difficult to say that he's wrong. Jerry with a nice start. Undo absolutely decimated. They've gone for the double play into this pop dog position, which I'm a big fan of. Gives them a nice little crossfire, although Facecrack's actually pushed back out, and he's shutting things down. 2 kills from already. Jerry looking to hold on as well. And Mod, although Facecrack will fall, it's just going to be an easy cleanup. That looked more like an eco round than the last. Absolutely nothing done for Spray and Pray, and I have to wonder maybe this is just not their map. Jerry has started at 11-0 as well, which, again, how is that, like, is that sustainable? Can he do that for the rest of the game? If he does, he's going to end up on a pretty ridiculous scoreline of kills. Either way, T-side could invest a little bit. Just a little bit. Not anything too crazy. They want to get themselves a buy in the next round. Fill-in likely to want an AWP, which he will be able to afford as well. It does have to be said, even when they were playing very well yesterday, they were atrocious on train. So, I think this is just a weak map for them, and maybe a little bit more depth in the map pool is needed from Spray and Pray. So, really, we're going to have to wait till Mirage to see if they're actually awake. Or the CT side, at least. It is early days. Gary, who's just been called out as being a carry in the chat, has just gone down. So the rest of the players will have to save him in this situation. But they do it comfortably. Every single player surviving, bar Jerry, of course. And he's going to have plenty of money to buy back into the next round. Yeah, Spartak looked alright yesterday, but didn't they get absolutely spanked on train? Pro play. Going to be starting things off. Further aggression for the CT side. Once again catching out this Orpa, who's done absolutely nothing so far. We have 3 players with 0 kills over on the T side. Back in. Gonna be playing patiently because they've got that early pick. They've been able to rotate the AWP over towards this B site. Jerry already going to be finding another one. They really haven't been able to deal with him so far. Just maneuvering into different positions every single round. He spots out Shara as well. He did actually have a massive performance on Cash yesterday. They may need him to step up once again because at the moment it doesn't seem to be anything for this T side. But there he is. He finds one. One of the only players to actually get a kill so far. Gary looking for more, but actually Shara's going to get a second. Now they have opened things up, but that second orb that they've just found will give them another kill. Shara looking like he's going to have to do this all on his own, but he's doing a damn good job of it. Unfortunately, with 3 kills and no other teammates chiming in, it will be 6-0 in favor of Spartak. Now, the T side actually do have a little bit of extra money, so they could go for another bite if they really want to. Tech 9 onto Fillin. He's going to be saving a little bit of extra money going into the future rounds. With Mac lost bonus behind him, he'll be able to buy an AWP. Undo. You could see the temptation there. He wanted to go aggressive. He wanted to take that fight over towards his opponents, but it's not going to be happening. He's going to look to play a little bit more patient. Hold back a bit more. And there's double orbs already. They got this for free. Well, they got one of them for free. And, well, you can already see Little still has 9.9k in the bank ready if he needs to buy another one. He's again. I think they're waiting to try and find some sort of opening frag, hoping somebody will push aggressive. They will, however, and Fillin is left completely blind. On the other side, though, Treshik will be able to trade. So they've got it back into a 4 versus 4. That will split the defense into a 2-2. Also slow the rotations, as now we see Facecrack pushed further onto the A site. Meaning there is much more of an opening. However, with Shara going down, they're now going to look to split back over towards this A site. It will just be to make that one player to defend. But it is pro play with the AWP. Drops the bomb, looks for a second onto Undo. Can't quite connect the shot, but Undo doesn't even react. He just walks back into the crosshair again, leaving MDS to try and clutch this one out. 3 players to find. Pro play should go down here, so that's one at least, but caught reloading. He shouldn't get away with it, but actually he's going to take down Kabakan as well. However, I don't think he has time. He needs to retrieve this bomb and plant it within only seconds, and he's actually just going to fade away. Leaves it a little bit close. Kabakan also not really sure how he didn't capitalize on that kill, but it will still be 7-0, and he's going to be left with no loss bonus going forward, which actually isn't too much of a problem because he can still afford nades. Fillin can get a glass cannon AWP if he wants it, or he can just buy an AK and try and get one in the next round instead. Seven and 0. CT side at least having to buy 4 weapons. Undo. Oh, as just said in the chat, James Bond. We're seeing a UK player later in the day, but it looks like we may have a UK secret agent. But MDS will start. He catches out Little with the aggressive push through the smoke. However, quick aggression out from Facecrack will give that back. E-side still spread across the map at the moment. With the loss of the player in A main, it's a little bit less in terms of a default, but they still have a player around that Pop Dog area, 2 waiting around towards Ivy. Now, if they go down Pop Dog here and lose the bomb, you have no idea how much this is going to frustrate me. Undo just waiting patiently. They are going to spot these players, but they could just go ducking back into the B site. With only 1 player anywhere near the action, the problem is I feel like the CT side are aware of this potential, and Kabakan's just going to be watching in a bit of an off angle, holding back, being patient to try and catch players as they go pushing in. However, the Molotov will give away his position, but he's just trying to deny the plant. Has to be careful of the close by player, though. And even though the Molotov will have bought them some time, it's still going to allow that plant to be going down. Now, MDS, he's got a massive job to do. He's in the back lines. He's got to try and do as much as he can. Already finds a little bit of damage, but he's going to go down, and now it's all onto his teammate. Undo. 1 versus 3. He's got an awful lot of work, and there's nothing he can do in this situation. It will be another retake for Spartak. Bomb plant will give them enough money to go for another buy in the next round, but it's getting to the point where I feel like they have to take a pause. Slow down the momentum. Yes, they're getting a little bit of damage done, but it's just not worth it at this point. They need to slow the game and give themselves a way to get back into it. Nade's going to be going out. A speed up attempted, but Little's already going to be finding one with the HE. So much damage already done to this push as Facecrack only needs to connect 1 bullet to finish off 1 more. Easy kill for Little as the smoke push comes in. And while Undo is just too late. The bomb's on the floor. Pro play's going to finish him off. 11 damage total. 11 damage total. What map did Spray and Pray pick? They picked Mirage. T-side. They're going to save themselves some money, get a full buy going into the next round, but at 9-0 down, why have they not tried to slow the play? CT side seem aware of the push already. I think they will have heard the footsteps on Jerry's position. And, yeah, although he has slowed down a little bit, it looks like the rest of his teammates are going to be stepping up. 11-1 at the moment. Molotov going to be going down by Kabakin, as they're just going to go running straight into the clutches of Face Crack. Actually going to be missing the players. They should be able to capitalize here, but he still takes down 2. Jerry so quick on that rotation as well. They're not going to be expecting it. Already manages to get himself the first and middle bomb position for the plant. But a 3v2 retake should be easy work for this CT side, and although they'll be able to find one, trade will quickly come in. Is Jerry going to go and retrieve the AWP? Looks like he's just going to stick with the AK. They have the money. I suppose you can't actually buy the AK on the other side anyway. Don't worry, guys. I've got you with the intense knowledge of Counter-Strike. So he's just going to allow Little to buy his own AWP. And spend your own money, Little. You're the one who lost it. At 10-0, I don't really blame them. Undo, still yet to get a single frag on the board, but it's not like anybody's carrying him through in this situation, as they still have 0 rounds. B-side, looking to take that upper B control once again with Kabakan watching. Just going to be shoulder peeking, and the bullets will actually give it away. What year did I start casting? Professionally, 2016. Just for fun, 2015, but like late 2015. I did my first LAN event in May 2016. Or first paid LAN event. I think I did 3 or 4 before that. B-side, trying to find some sort of opening. Gonna go rotating back towards that B site. Kabakan gonna be playing close to the spools, just waiting. He's got support from the AWP of Little, but how much can that really hold off? Well, there you go. He's actually gonna catch the upper player. Jerry with support as well. Kabakan, an easy kill, just peeking out. Eventually will go down in a trade, but again, they haven't even got the bomb down. Already. Treshik will try his best to take another with him, but now it's all onto Shara, and he's just being isolated. Jerry with another triple kill. People said he'd gone quiet. Look at him now, 19-3. It'll be 11-0. Yeah, but Metis' casting yesterday was incredible. Little already going to be starting things off. It looks like Spray and Pray have sort of given up on saving their money. Just going to be looking to try and take the fight with the AKs. Fill-in should be able to buy an AWP next round anyway, so it won't be too much of a problem. Going to be able to get one, but pushing into the hands of Pro Play. And with Jerry finding one on the other side of the map again, it's looking like we're just going to have another round on the board for Spartak. Spray and Pray. Well, now, if anything, they just need to get one on the board for pride circumstances. Jerry cleans them up with only 1 HP left. Now he's up to 22 kills, above a 7 KD. It's all me today, or for the last week or so. In this sort of Hellcase Cup, I am the producer, I am the caster, the talent, the magician. No, I'm Comedian, obviously. Comedian. That one's in there. Don't worry, I've got some guys helping me, like, tell me all the server info and the maps and everything. And I love them to bits for doing that, because if I had to do that as well, I'd cry. Crashing. He's found an entry. In fact, he's found them too. Maybe this can finally be the end of the dream. Villain handed a freebie as Kabakan stands on the top of the train. And finally looking like Spray and Prayer in a position where surely they cannot lose this. Pro play, missing the shot. Does manage to connect onto a second. Surely they can't pull this back. Two versus three. Pro play needs to find somebody making a mistake. Peeking out aggressively. Hit on both players, of course. Got plenty of money to do so. Shara going to be going up on top of the blue train, and he's going to spot out one. Kabakan, although saving may not be necessary, it might be worth just keeping onto the AK, but instead, he'll peek out. And finally, Spray and Pray, the Ukrainian side will be able to get themselves a first round on the board. However, it could come straight away with a reset. The burden of only having one round on the board. And the CT side have so much cash to just try and buy back into this one. Double up straight in. And this, wow. I feel bad for him now. He's probably in just a loop of trying to get off of that 0-kill scenario. Come on, Undo. CT side. Rotating a second player over towards this B side. Fill-in, holding the angle, takes down Pro Play. Hello, is this finally the turnaround? Little doesn't like that idea, but he won't be here to say anything about it, as Fill-in seems to have woken up in this situation. Jerry, over the top of the smoke. He's been the star performer of this game so far. But Fill-in's getting sneaky, and he's going to manage to find him as well. 3 kills for the Orpa in this round. But Facecrack has managed to get himself the bomb. Now this could make a massive difference. Flashbang out. Nothing Shara can do. Facecrack looking to take this back on his own, as he's already found himself 2 kills. Get back and trying to hold the back lines, and it's back into a 2 versus 2. But Fill-in's just doing everything alone. Looking for that ace. Spots out the final. And Fill-in, well, his teammates may not be able to do anything, but he can take the round on his own. To 2. They can get to 3, then maybe there's a little bit of hope. At least it would mean that they wouldn't lose off the back of the pistol round. Fill-in still going. 6 kills in a row now for him, without a death. Can he make it anymore? Yes, he can. Can we get back-to-back aces? Maybe we can. 8 kills in a matter of 2 rounds. This is massive stuff coming out from Fill-in. He switched over to his special mouse, and he's actually going to get 9 kills in 2 rounds. Unfortunately, Treshik ruins the double ace, but it will be an incredible last 2 rounds. In fact, he got 5 rounds in the first 13, and that gets 9 in the last 2. 12-3, giving themselves a lifeline. It feels like the loophole in this defense was to let Fill-in kill everyone with the AWP. And Undo, well, yet to get a kill. It really is just bleak. I don't want to just, well, sort of rail on the guy. Everybody has those problems, but maybe not in this sort of capacity. Needs to step up. Going to be going onto the CT side. He's got to reset himself as well. Probably why a pause may have actually been a lot better. Still, Jerry, 22-6. Definitely slowed down in the last 3 rounds without getting a single kill. So maybe there is a little bit of hope for Spray and Pray. But as said, this isn't really a map that I expect them to do well on. It's the next one where they had a great performance from Treshik yesterday. The problem is if they get too badly slaughtered in this one, then who knows? Will Birdie turn his... Oh, no. Birdie said, will he turn his monitor on? It would help. Definitely help. I would say if you can play Counter-Strike without your monitor on, you probably had somebody install something on your computer. Either way, onto the CT side we go. Oh, never mind. Stop being called. Got some sort of internet troubles. What did she say? Oh, I don't know what that says. Okay, Fillin's dropped from the server. That's the reason why. Definitely don't want to be losing Fillin. He's been the one man to really do too much for them, at least in the last couple of rounds. Going on to Mirage, though, I do have a little bit more faith in Spray and Pray. The problem is, you have to wonder if they're going to be able to play off any sort of momentum, because I feel like this is a team, a lot of it relies around confidence. Shari yesterday, when he started getting going over on Cash, he looked very, very good. But in the previous maps, he was quite far down, so a little bit worried for this team going forward. And Spartak, they seem pretty happy to be playing Mirage themselves. Little on the AWP. Can always make a big difference. Kabashan, as said, has had a big sort of step up, and Pro Play. Actually, to be honest, at least today, we haven't really seen a weak player. It's Jerry's been at the top of the board. Hey, buddy. Thank you. Aimbot.exe has stopped working. Wow. All you really need to do is delete smoke.jpg and then everything works fine, right? I meant on Spartak. Well, obviously Undo's not having the game of his life. I didn't think that was needed to be highlighted, if I'm honest. I wonder if she actually has a friend called Clara. Or if that was just the first name that came into her head. If so, Clara could build a nice, well, like internet series or something. Prank channel! She could make a prank channel! Clara is a mum. Oh, mum. Fact ban pranks. What? Oh, there we go. He's gone. Pro Play is playing for both teams. It looks like Fillin has gone again, so... Not going too well, is it, Philin? Who is Clara? Nobody knows. Basically, there was a woman who decided that when she was using her cheats and it came up on her stream, she would blame her friend and say that she installed it on her account. Which, if it is true, that is the most dastardly plan ever because it got her banned from Twitch. If it's not true, which it almost definitely isn't, that is the worst lie of all time. Maybe someone should fill in for him. I like it. Someone needs to get him back in the server again. Oh! I can do it too. Like undo. If you want to get in a pun battle, you should be scarified. Right, looks like we're back in pistol round. Spray and Pray have had a little bit of time to think about their decision going into this one, and they've pretty much sent every single player over towards the A site other than the position over towards the connector. A smoke on face crack with a couple of flashes. See if they can get themselves this bomb plant. Now, the bomb plant is almost inevitable. For the CTs to stop this would be very impressive. They've smoked off the connector in an attempt to try and slow down the push. Normally, that's what you use a Molotov for, though, which is slightly more effective, although they have actually taken the ground. Just going to try and get up close, do the damage with the Glocks, and that's exactly what Jerry's trying to do. Gets himself the first for his team, at least. 5 HP on a couple of players, and now they're just being cleaned up as Jerry and Little, along with pro players, just doing all the damage. Triple shot pistol. Takes the head off one. Now, well, undo. A lot of work. And only one going to go his way. 13-3. Spartak able to take themselves the pistol round. This game looking more and more out of control. Yeah, I saw that. She was able to actually get her inventory over to another account, which I think is dodgy. It's funny, though, how she was cheating and I still had absolutely no idea who she was. Also, if you're going to cheat, why use wall hacks? Like, might as well just go all out and just, like, headshot everybody from a distance, look like a god. Either way, CT side going to be saving their money here. Jerry just going to be cleaning them up. Oh, yeah, Undo got 2 kills in that round. Hey, he's back. The vengeance. It's a shame it's a little bit late. Yeah, that's what I mean, though. You're like, what's the point in having wallhack if you're not good at the game? That's the thing with most of these. Thank you, hello, it's Josephine. MDS? Oh, never mind. He's gonna go down. Remaining 2 players. I don't really know what they're saving in this situation. Undo has a deagle. Shara has nothing. Okay, he's picked up the CZ. Can he get a UMP? That might actually be quite a big upgrade, considering into the next round. Well, I don't really know what they're going for here, because some of them bought, some of them didn't. So, they're either going to buy now and fight all the way to try and stop overtime, or they're going to buy next round, or they're going to do both because Treshik is tilted and decided to buy a CZ. What are you doing? What is this? This is what I'd like to refer to as the spaghetti buy. You got some players ecoing, one player full buying. Saved UMP, armor behind it, that's fine. That makes sense. But it just means you're not going to have a buy in the next. It's just weird. See if it works. If it does, well, I'm not going to be happy, I'll be honest. Either way, Shah are going to be able to start off with one at least. Actually retrieve another UMP. Pro Play, however, has managed to sneak into Hell. Oh! He almost had spaghetti aim for a second, but he will be able to find one. Quick trade out from Treshik, Mr. Fallby. But he's going to lose his life in return. Still bringing things a little bit closer, especially considering Fillin's managed to get an AK. Now, I'm hoping he will drop that, which he has. Shara now has Kevlar, a kit, and an AK-47. Who picked Train? Spartak. Undo, going to be able to get one. Looks like he's back at least on this side of the map, but already it's going to be the trade out. AWP of Little, just closing this one down. Fillin with an AK, no armor, and a dream. As he looks to try and save this one for his team. Stop them hitting that map point. Fillin in a 1v2. He did very well towards the end of the first half. Either a fake flash or just a pistol trying to bait them in, but it will be closed out by Kabakan. 15-3. How often do the stream bonus items drop? Honestly, until I saw it in the chat, I didn't even know that was a thing. That was a surprise to me. In fact, if it didn't have the mod thing next to it, I would have thought it was a bot of some kind. Wait, well, I suppose it is a bot of some kind, but I didn't know that was happening at all, so I'm as surprised as you are. I wonder if I can get drops. I am technically in the chat. Come on, guys. Where's my drop? I want my drop. If I do win, it will look rigged, though. Jerry going to be finding the first kill. This is the only buy, or potentially the only buy, unless they can win this round. Fillin and Shara trade things back. Pro play with one. Bomb going to be planted. Up from above, the raining death will be Shara. MDS running through the smoke, spamming bullets, and now it's all onto Jerry. He's been phenomenal this matchup, 27-8. He's going to need to hit the 30 bomb if they want to win this one, or at least bait down the time. There's already a man on the defuse. I think the noise has been covered by all of the, well, just mess that was going on in the middle. Spray and Pray will be able to get themselves another. They've got to 4. If they make a comeback, it will be 4. That was the worst joke I've ever made. The one true banana. Well, if that's the case, thank you very much. I've been appreciated by a banana. I actually sold a fuel injector. I sold a load of stuff to actually get my knife, so I wouldn't mind having that back. MDS already dinked down. Undo will be able to find one on the other side. And that's going to give them that man advantage to start. Important for the CT side. I don't know how the drop system works. I think after this map I may ask. Because, again, I didn't even know it was a thing. East side going to be making their way out onto the B side. Already getting the first entry onto Undo. The AWP's holding back, though, is going to make things quite difficult to get onto the site. They need to cross. They need to try and hold off rotations, but Little will be there to do one of those things. Molotov going to slow down any further players getting onto the site. No flank coming in, but MDS will be able to get one. Can't do anything else, though, as Little is still beasting at the moment. Kabakan with another one, and now Shara, whoa, he can't do anything. Spartak will be taking themselves the first map, 16-4. Dominating performance from them. And now they go to look to move on to Mirage and take things in a 2-0 fashion. If you've enjoyed this map, don't forget you can type exclamation mark, wow, I can't even talk, Caster in the chat, and follow me on Twitter, and you might find some stuff there. Some beautiful pictures of me and my food, and what more do you want? Either way, we'll be back for map number 2 in just a moment.